I had to come off the ocean a little early today. Got out there about maybe 9:30, and I quit around 12. But mainly because some storms were coming up, and but not all for naught. I had two dolphin on at the same time, and farted around with the camera trying to get it set. And anyway, they were both hooked up, and I had a third bite on the third rod, but he never took. Reeled that rod in real quick, and I brought one up to the boat, and it snapped off. I didn't want to gaff it, looked too small. Well, I mean, not too small, but didn't want to gaff it. And then I thought, well, I'll just get the next one in. And when I got that second one in, then I felt this cool breeze. I said, all right, the fish are biting, I'm going to kill him. And I felt this cool breeze blowing off the ocean. I kind of looked around, and there was a whole line of clouds that was forming. Maybe there's a front coming in, I don't know. But both on land and way out in the ocean, and I'm in the middle about, I'd say, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 miles out. I'll have to measure it. 6, 7, 8 miles out in 180 degree, no, yeah, 100 feet of water, and I was just drifting and free lining, threaded herring, chopped up, cut in half actually. Had a chum bag out, and then was cutting up squid and tossing it into the chum line just to sweeten up the pot. And drifted for a while, got kind of stuck in some scattered weeds, which I didn't like, and I kept drifting offshore. I was in about 250 feet. So I said, enough of that, and reset, and anyway, then fished and caught 2, boated 1. So I got extra time today. I thought what I would do is make a video of how I clean mahi, and I guess we can get started on that. Couple essential tools: extremely sharp knife, got to have an extremely sharp knife, pliers, which you'll see why in a little bit, towel for wiping your hands and holding the fish at appropriate times, baggies to put the, I don't know, yeah, I guess they're fillets, and defishing soap. If you haven't heard of defishing soap, this is the greatest stuff. You can have the stinkiest fish smell on you. I don't care what, chum, old dead bait, I don't care what. And this stuff will take that right away. Kind of smells a lot like, licorice. It's not a masking, it actually takes the fish smell away. So defishing soap for after cleaning. Beer of your choice. I drink Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, so that's my beer of choice. I'm going to set that over here so it doesn't get all ooky on the fish. And, well, of course, you need a fish. So I ended up getting this nice dolphin, and actually had 2 on at once, so I had a double hooked up. But then bringing one to the boat, and I didn't want to gaff it. It was about this size. I didn't go think of my net, so I was just going to lift him up into the boat from the leader and snap the leader, and so he was gone. So I just landed this one. Got him in a net. I got a video for that too. So anyway, straighten the mahi out a bit. And very first thing we need, we also need, I'm not going to show you, a bucket of seawater, salt water, seawater. I read somewhere a while back that you're not supposed to wash your fish off or clean your fish off with fresh water. Does something to them. I don't remember what. I don't know if that's the truth or what you need to do, but I've done it ever since, and so that's what I do. So, again, got up pretty high on the head. There's a lot of good meat up in there. Trying to get my extremely sharp knife in here and under the skin. I'll try not to cut so much into the meat this time, so as to have the skin come off better. That's why you need an extremely sharp knife. Maybe I can cut through there a little more. I'm going to try to cut up to make my strip. Okay, same thing on the other side. I kind of missed the belly here a bit. Maybe a little bit more than the last time because it turned pretty bloody. Just past the pooper. Maybe you can't see that real well, but whatever. I'm just cutting along the bottom of the fish, just trying to score the skin so I can peel it off with the pliers. Hopefully I'll have a better shot of it this time. Pliers out. Grab a hold of that skin. It's just going to take some meat, I guess. That's all there is to it. Usually the skin just comes right off, but for whatever reason, I'm not having good luck with that today. Should be enough. Just grab that, pull the skin off. Guess not. Meat off of there. A little bit. Well, that's just going to come out. I can't help it. I don't care. So we'll just pull that off. There we go. You can see how that skin comes right off, exposes the fillet. And the benefit of that is you don't waste any meat. If you cut the fillet off and then try to cut the skin off, you're going to waste way too much meat. Alright, let's try to some of the blood washed off here. Not necessary, but I don't like a lot of blood all over the place. Alright. So once again, I cut right down the bloodline. We're going to cut that out anyway, and it's makes a good separation for the fillets. And then once again, just want to cut down along the backbone. And there's like some vertebrae or something in there, knobby looking things, which you can feel them. So I use that to figure out where to cut. I feel them bumping. And I want to get actually right on top of those little bumps. And once you do, you have a nice fillet. There. Nice fillet. I rip the bloodline off again. How easy that comes off? Well, of course it wouldn't come off easy. I said it would. Well, if it kind of comes off, well, you trim it off with your extremely sharp knife. Some seagulls coming by for the scraps. They're like that. Get that bloodline out of there. trim that off. This is too small a piece. It goes to the seagulls. And yeah, there's another mahi fillet. Again, we're going to clean this up when we prepare it for cooking with salt water. And now same thing, but with the I had better luck with it this way. Same thing, but with the lower fillet. Oh, I got a bunch of bones in here, so I'll cut those out. I'm going to start at the back. Leaving a little extra flesh on there, but whatever. There we go. Another little fillet, the belly fillet. And with this guy here, well, here you can kind of see these knobby bones. Maybe here you can see it better. These knobby bones right along the bloodline. That's kind of a marker, so it tells you or shows you where to fillet. Goes in there for feed fish. Trim off some of these pieces that are not going to be good anyway. Seem to have a whole bunch of seaweed coming into the bay here. Means I got to turn the boat around, or I've had that happen in the past. And the seaweed gets so thick. The main prop, I can kind of work my way through the seaweed. Bow thruster, no. Bow thruster gets all tangled up in the weeds, so a little later I'll try to fix that. Anyway. So anyway, that's that. Now, successful fish cleaning, so you got to celebrate. So I'm going to cut these up, but plan to eat this whole small mahi tonight. And so I'm just going to put it all in one big bag. Just cut them in half. A little something there that I don't really want. Bone, something. Cut them in half. Trim off that bloodline a little better. Cut them in half. Bloodline a little better. Cut them in half. And then we'll slosh them around in salt water again. And just throw them in a bag. I haven't used any fresh water to clean the fish, or rinse off the fish. At least I tried not to use any fresh water. But, there you go. Bag full of mahi for tacos tonight. I'm going to have to invite the neighbors over, because there's going to be a lot of mahi. Anyway, that goes into the refrigerator. And for this evening, maybe I'll make a video of the taco making. And then you grab your defishing soap. You don't need much. that much, and I still got 3 more uses or so. And you just lather up with this stuff, and the fish smell disappears like freaking magic. Yeah, it's hard to believe, but it's extremely effective. So I've been using this stuff for years. Almost couldn't get it. I gave away a bottle of it to a neighbor back up in Stewart, and then I thought, well, I'll just get some more. All I could find was those little packets. So anyway, I just got the little packet. Gotta clean everything off. Well, Greg's gonna be ooky anyway, so I'm not gonna worry about that. There's a method to clean those nicely too, but whatever. I squeezed that rag. I think I'll do one more washing with the deficient soap, although I don't think I really even need it. And so, yeah, that's it. All done.